Nabo Rawk.
Nabo Rawk.
What's up?
Yeah.
The Porn Theater Usher. Where are we? We're live in Somerville. People drive fast. We're on my stoop right now,
Yep.
and we are live via satellite.
Here with nature.
Exactly. And a cigar that just went out. What's
So,
up?
yeah. I'm actually fascinated. I'm kind of zoning out. I just came in from Iceland, visiting a friend here next door, and I just heard this like amazing music, like awesome beat playing. I'm like, shoot, like
Who was that?
who was that? Yeah, who is that?
This guy. If you don't know, now you know.
Boom.
It's the Nabo Rawk right here with a bent vertebrae
Yep.
and a dead cigar. Who's got a lighter? Does anybody have one? I'll have to go back inside. Peace.
Cool. Start us off. So, part 2 to this like ridiculous encounter of the two giants of records industry
Right.
and the heartbeats, and here Blindfold King. Okay, talking a little bit about blindfold chess.
Well,
So-
I'm still baffled as to how you do this. How do you must have a secret power.
Yeah, I say, actually it's something that I'm kind of embarrassed, because I wish I actually took the time to truly appreciate and just really understand how my mind works and just relate that to people in terms of how you can actually use different techniques in chess to improve your blindfold chess.
True.
So, and then vice versa, how blindfold chess can help you in chess as well as in life.
Everything.
I think that would be kind of cool.
I think so. You could probably apply it with things of memorization because you have the ability to know where the pieces are going.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe a lot of people are not trained to play like that. So you have the advantage. Now you have to teach me how to do it.
Well, just to start us off, hopefully we'll, as I travel, I'll be like, hey, let's be friends, like
Yeah.
let's, like kind of like we say, hey, I want to follow your music and like see you like your recent, like things that you create, right? So, recent hits. So I say, if you could tell to tell a little bit about how to find you and what was kind of like how you started and what was your inspiration to get to a point where you're at right now.
Well, it started a long time ago, probably late 80s, early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I just fell in love with the music. I used to play basketball, and I would listen to people play it at the parks and stuff. And then I started really listening to college radio in Boston, and they would play a lot of stuff from New York. And once you get into it, and if you're an artist to begin with, you either just continue to listen to it as a fan, or you kind of become a part of it. And I slowly became I became a part of it by kind of teaching myself how to rhyme, and then I would listen to beats, and it took me years and years to make beats. But once I got the machinery and the right records and stuff, I started putting things together and learning how to do it. And here I am now, all these years later, and like I just showed you, I have all my whole catalog is in iTunes, and yeah, I just do it. I do it for fun, and I do it as a side way to earn an income too. But I do it. I don't do it for money. I do it because I love it. I love the culture. And it's not just rap. I like DJing. I don't DJ, but a lot of my friends DJ. I like going and hearing, the music. I like to dance and partake in it. And I like graffiti and things like that. I used to mess a little bit with graffiti, but now I'm more of a canvas illustration person. So I do art as well. I'm a visual artist too.
That's fascinating. I'm actually kind of in awe. I want to like understand deeper how the art and especially like cool kind of art works.
Well, it's different because for me, everybody has a different perspective. When I grew up, I was inspired by cartoons, movies, books, comics, things like that. And then when I got into the hip hop culture, I discovered graffiti and urban art, and it kind of took me back to the things from childhood, the things in the present, stuff I would see in New York City, and not just in New York, but all over the world. And it's actually been inspiring me lately, because I've been doing a lot more visual art lately. So I've had a little more time to do it. It's funny though, because everything comes and goes, and then you get inspired again. And then sometimes you have maybe like a short period of time where you might not have any ideas, and then I'll go online and look at somebody else's work. And
who inspired you at different points?
Well, it's different because it comes from like a lot of different things. Like I said, it can be comics, it can be television, movies.
Even like in terms of creating music. I mean, like it
Oh,
could
and
be from
music?
like it could be
Oh,
like
music,
different like
music.
Yeah.
Music's easy because I mean there were a lot of groups that I liked when I was younger, like the Beastie Boys, the Beatnuts, Tribe Called Quest, Cool Keith, and then you have like obviously people like Rakim, Run DMC, like the real big groups. But I was really in the '90s, early '90s, that era of rap. Is really, I think, the best time, and that was when I was like really, it had a really big effect on me and like millions of other people who are still doing it now.
That's why I'm gonna rewatch this like 10 times.
I'm
gonna write down all the performers. It's like
check. I mean, those are all classic examples that I named. But there's people, a lot of people in Boston that came up before me, and then people that I came up with, and we've all been lucky enough to have like underground notoriety. And I've never even left the country, but I have people in Europe.
No way.
People in Japan, Australia, all
friends who came out here.
They know who I am and what I do, and it's really cool because like the internet helped a lot of us get out.
But you're saying you haven't done performances outside the
haven't.
country, but you've traveled the world, right?
No, I haven't. I've traveled in the U.S., but it's funny because when I was first coming into the game, into the business, the internet was in its infancy, and we walked through the window that was open, and the exposure. Because if I had done it maybe 4 or 5 years earlier, I would have had a very smaller window. But I was lucky enough to have Biscuit Head Records. That was the first record label to put my stuff out. And after that, I worked with a few other labels, and then I started putting it out myself. So I do it all by myself now.
Cool.
It's easy. And I just do digital. I only do digital because I feel you can spend a lot of money. You can put out records. You can put out 45s. You can put out CDs. But everything is digital now, And like we're doing a video right now. We can put this up. People can watch it.
This is intense. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And like you just told me about blindfold chess playing, which I didn't even know about.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, wow, I got to see this. But you play a video and people will get hip to it.
But that's a cool thing. You see, the regular chess, it's not regular. I would say like truly competitive. Like it's powerful. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's an amazing game.
I respect it. It's very difficult to play. I wouldn't really know. I mean, I've tried, but see, you're a master of that. I'm a master of what I do. And that's like you said, the two giants.
But the cool thing, the cool thing is like the more dynamic it gets, like the more dynamic you're learning and understanding of especially if you're learning something new or trying to master something that truly fascinates you, the more that you experience this in dynamic. I know there's players out there, okay, and I'll tell you, there's some like terrific, like amazing, super talented players. And you'll see them like so committed to the outcome. They're like so like believe in themselves, and they demand so much because chess is such an analytical game. And just like
it's probably a lot of pressure.
is a lot of pressure, and a lot of it you experience just kind of while you're sitting in the chair. Like imagine imagine like you're dancing on stage, you're like throwing all that like wherever you're experiencing in the moment,
It's
all those emotions.
it's similar, yeah, because you have to concentrate your energy
Yeah.
to perform or to think, and even like if I do a freestyle,
Mhm.
it's not written.
Yeah.
If you do, and a lot of people freestyle rap.
I noticed it's
Yeah.
also like super like poetic. Like you're like
yeah.
like if you were born in Russia, you would be from St. Petersburg, like my friend here.
You know what it is? It's the art of talking shit.
Yeah.
Is what I do. That's exactly what it is. And when I was coming up and I was listening to a lot of guys that were so good at talking shit, but not all of it is shit. Some of it is knowledge. Some of it is about the reflection of the street. But where I came in, I was like, "What's up, man?" I was like, "I'm just gonna talk shit."
Да, короче, Илья,
What's up?
готов, да, готов. Сейчас я подойду к нему. Не готов? Да, скажи, что творится.
Я понятия не имею, что творится.
Ну ладно, записываем, короче. Да, удачи, увидимся. Хоба. That's my buddy from St. Petersburg.
Cool. That's my neighbor now.
Yeah?
We have a lot of neighbors that we don't know.
That's amazing. I would say, Mike, it's a tremendous meeting. I'm actually kind of overwhelmed, you know.
Oh well,
And
I appreciate it, man.
thank you for sharing the insights. And like for me, I actually haven't been on the social media, you know, for like 4 years or something,
How come?
you know. And I actually,
Just it's not your thing, or
I don't know. I did Facebook for
Yeah.
some time, and then I just kind of like I was disenchanted with it. I felt like it was too much.
well,
Like I couldn't connect. I couldn't truly connect with the people. I was like, you know.
I think I know what you mean, because a lot of it is, it depends what you're looking for. Like sometimes I'll write a post to
Mhm.
be funny, like a joke that a lot of people can relate to,
Uh-huh.
and then I could just post something I made and I want to share it with people, see what they think of it. I know what I do. I like what I do. That's what I like about it. But I can understand where you're coming from, how you can be like not into it, because sometimes it's just bullshit too. Like you just
Yeah.
see and you know, I mean, there's only so much of that the human brain can take. But then, like sometimes,
But you know, even the relationships, like if you like you can have like some great people in your life,
yeah,
but then like you know technology is like tremendous, but like if you're not using it correctly, like I keep having it get out of hand. Like I like now that I figured, you know, the cool thing, I just see like a lot of like of my friends share their like inspiration, and like they're so active. I have a friend who is retired from his like journalism business. It's like a big chess journal.
right.
But he's like, I would say he's like almost like, I would imagine he's like almost as twice as productive in his creative art.
Oh yeah.
So he may not travel as much to like this international tournaments to do like the coverage and all that. But he has this like, it's actually very like, you know, this medium.com.
It sounds like he's focused on that particularly, and that's good, because like what I always try to do is focus on doing what I do, and then when I have time, I'll share it, and then see if people want to connect with that. And that's what's the beautiful thing about it. Like I can go inside right now. I can go make a beat.
Yeah.
And in 2 hours, I can have it up on all the platforms, SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. And then people that I've never even met but are connected to me, they can hear it and they can say, "Wow, that's really dope. I really like that," or "That's good, but maybe you should change something on it too." The criticism.
You hear it? Like,
favoritism.
do you connect with it?
Yeah,
Do you like
yeah,
listen to it?
Yeah, because I mean, most of the time, it's usually people just like stuff. People will not say, "Hey, that's good, but maybe you should do this." It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's all good, right? Like the feedback. The feedback
Mhm.
is good.
It makes you think. You see what I regret in my and some that I really must focus on. Okay, this I'm like, is my like ability to be able to play and create, because like I'm good enough to like play, I don't know, like a couple dozen games blindfolded simultaneously. Okay, but without even like without necessarily like even be like too like obsessed with it. Like I'll be like, I can be even like drinking some tea. I'll have like I when I play.
It's like second. It's like a second nature to you.
Yeah, I spin the stationary bike.
At the same time.
At the same time, yeah.
So you're getting exercise, and at the same, and you're beating somebody's ass in the game.
Several.
So you're kind of like it's kind of like it's a way that like you're so relaxed and focused at it that you can do something else.
But everything, I think a friend of mine told me I have like a ADHD. And
maybe I think everybody does.
Everybody nowadays, right? So many things happening right
anyway. It's like I don't know. Yeah.
So it's just so peaceful to just focus on the one thing at a time and truly excel at it. So.
Yeah.
Thank you for your inspiration today.
Thank you, sir. Good. No doubt, man.
And
Peace.
I'll try to do my best to figure out and share your art with hopefully like a few more joiners. And here's the button to subscribe. I don't know, but I'll probably put something here. Cool. Let's do it. Cheers, you guys.
Peace.